You guys know how Noriega has his own show? It's a different type of food show. Well, this is a different type of episode. We're currently at the Drone Racing League office, and it should be a very educational and fun episode. You are the CEO and founder of the Drone Racing League?
Yes.
Why don't you walk me through the origin story of the Drone Racing League and how it came about?
So drone racing as a sport predates the Drone Racing League by quite a bit. So 2010, 2011, people started building these first-person view drones. So it's basically a drone, it's got a camera in the front, feeds the video back to a pair of goggles that you're wearing so you see what the drone sees. And that lets you navigate a complex three-dimensional space. And as soon as people did that, they started racing them. And over the course of about 5 years, it spread globally. So the time I encountered drone racing in 2015, there was organized drone racing all over the world. This sort of amateur underground sport. It was wild. People would find like fields and parking lots and they'd race them. Ryan Gury, who's now our director of product, took me to a field in Long Island behind the Home Depot. I saw drone racing for the first time. And I was like, this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. We've got to find a way to bring this to like a mainstream audience because people will think this is wild. And that was the start of our journey.
When it comes to a race, do I just show up with my own drone? What's the deal?
Oh no, so for a DRL race, we provide 500 to 600 drones per race. We feel that in order to have a competitive 3D multi-environment drone race that lives up to everyone's expectations, we have to have pilots get used to drones, get used to practice, know the line, understand the line, and fly for a few days to be like truly competitive and to really push each other on the line and racing.
DRL is providing all the drones so that there's no tampering, there's no turbo or nitrous oxide added.
Not at all.
Not that you need it because it's going.
But it all comes down to pilot skill. So at the end of the day, you can understand if one pilot is greater than the other because that's the name of the game.
A basic event works like this. We take 12 pilots and initially they're in 2 groups of 6. So 6 people fly against each other at once. And those 2 groups of 6 fly 5 races. Okay. And a race is from when they take off, go around the course and finish. And you score points by who goes fastest or who goes further. So if you're the first one to finish, you come in first. And then if people start crashing, it's whoever went further. And over those 5 races, they earn points. And the 3 pilots in that group with the most points advance to the final. We do it again with another 6 pilots. They advance to the final. And you have 6 pilots, they fly 7 times.
Designing the courses, first thing starts with a venue. I have a team of people who scout venue locations. We're doing everything from Googling abandoned buildings to like calling towns and saying, has a mall closed down recently, to looking online to just really cool places or things that are featured on TV shows. And then we use some 3D mapping programs and we put together a 3D course line.
The quality of what you get on the map is really dependent upon the CAD plan that you get from the venue.
So we're preparing for our next race. And you know, every time we come back from a race, we have an entire fleet that needs triage and it's been broken down. So we take the drones apart, we check each part to make sure that it's functioning, we put it back together, and we test fly it all in the office.
You're reusing materials?
Right, right. Okay. Only like the canopies pretty much break. We'll break some motors and some stuff here and there, but we really designed the drone to be utilitarian. So this is Tech Ops. We can start at race station. He's checking out cameras and making sure that they're consistent from rig to rig. This is the camera the pilot will see when he's flying at 80 miles an hour in a 3D space. He's got a bunch of them to his right. He's going one by one to make sure all the settings are right. Here we have a stack of powertrains and PDBs. These are getting ready to get radios added to them, and then to get canopy and avionics, and then we start hover testing.
We find some of our pilots through our DRL simulator. Every year before our season starts, we host something called the tryouts.
Oh, whoa, that was backwards. Whoa, wow. Already?
Already. I'm gonna give you a cheat. Okay. I'm gonna put it on beginner mode.
Damn, Justin, we got handicaps now? Okay. Right.
No, let's. Oh well. Okay.
Yeah, a lot easier.
No, this is what I'm more used to.
So this is stability. But it takes a lot of muscle memory. It's almost like playing a first-person shooter for the first time. Like, remember playing Halo on an Xbox back in the day?
Yeah. Okay, Nicholas, who's the Michael Jordan of the Drone Racing League?
The Michael Jordan of the Drone Racing League is a pilot named Jet. So Jet is our 2-time world champions. We've done 2 seasons with 2 world championships, and he's won them both. So he has beat everybody twice.
Who's the Conor McGregor of the drone racing league? Who's the best trash talker?
Willie's always in the cockpit, like messing with everyone. Well, some of the problems we have right now is he speaks so much in the cockpit, he starts to deter and push people while they're racing as well. So someone will be next to him, completely immersed in their craft and what they're doing, going 100 miles an hour throughout a course, and then Willie will start, you know, assaulting him verbally.
Quick question, what's the fastest a drone can go?
We wanted to answer that question last year, and so we set the Guinness World Record for the fastest drone. It averaged about 165 miles an hour, so it had to go up and down a course, which is the average speed, but its peak speed during that run was 179.3 miles an hour.
So Corey's testing out LEDs, he's making sure some of the electronics are working, testing out radios. Here he's got a stack that he's working through. We have just piles of parts whether they're working or not, LEDs, radios, and so forth. Travis also doing the same thing, and Mike. You know, everybody here is a pilot. We all know the sport inside and out.
Talk to me about this.
Yeah.
I just remember this.
Yeah, this time. This was from the second race of the 2016 season, a race called LIFEATCOMPLEX. We were in an abandoned mall in the middle of Los Angeles, and we decked the whole thing out in this post-apocalyptic LA scene. And this was a burned out freeway sign, and there was a gate hanging below it, and the drones had to go under it. Somebody went straight through it. That hole was not there originally. They flew a drone right through it. And so this was part of the racetrack. That was literally one element of it.
Well, I hope you guys learned something more about the Drone Racing League. I want to thank Nicholas, Ashley, and Ryan for giving me the knowledge to become a better pilot. That's right, 2020, I'm declaring myself for the Drone Racing League. You heard it first. Other than that, this video is over. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next episode. Deuces.